If I never met you before, and one of the things I ask you is who you are, well, who are you going to tell me that you are? You're not who you're associated with. You're not your church. You're not part of an organization. Don't tell me what family that you're from. Don't tell me what sorority fraternity that you're in or what club you're in. I want to know who you are. Who do you see yourself? Because who you see yourself is you'll be able to tell me the vision that you have for yourself. And one of the definitions of vision is seeing. So, how do you see yourself? Because how do you see yourself? You're able to identify the gifts, the talents that you have, and that can set you up to achieve your goals. That can set you up to achieve everything that you are supposed to be. I know sometimes we all, not sometimes, we all have a past. We all have done something in our past that you may label me something from 10 years ago that I did, but then it'll be a completely different label than now. I had saw a meme on Instagram one time, and the meme said, believe every rumor you hear about me, because at one point in time, it's true. Whatever area you saw me in my life, whatever time that you met me in my life, it might be true. You may have gotten a different version of me. However, I can't let the past, I can't let what I did verify who I am, and I definitely can't respond to the past. That's over and done with. So who are you at your core? Now, there are a lot of things that people like to do. I remember when I was in high school, right? So I had this teacher, he was a substitute teacher, but he was also a full time firefighter that held a 4 year criminology degree. Go figure. I also knew of somebody who went to school for 4 years for journalism, came out, and now they're the manager at Chipotle, right? I remember watching a documentary of this guy. He worked on Wall Street and quit his job and opened up a food truck selling Mediterranean food, selling gyros all day. Who are you at your core? What is it that you like to do? What is it that's your passion? I don't know if you ever heard, but I always hear about how people went to school for one thing and they came out doing completely something different, and it's always the same thing. They say the same thing no matter what race or region that they're from. It's always, well, deep down inside, this is what I wanted to do. This right here is my passion. These people followed their passion. They followed their passion. They knew who they was. They knew their goals. They knew what they liked. They knew the tendencies, the stuff that gravitate towards them. The thing of what's so funny is that I saw today that what you're pursuing is probably pursuing you also, right? There's probably a bug in there. There's something inside of you that's saying, you know what, I think that I should be doing this. I know I want to see. When I was in high school, I knew that I wanted to be a critical care nurse. I knew that I wanted to do something in the medical field because that's what everybody around me was doing. As I was doing my prerequisites at college, come to find out this is not what I want to do. This is not my goal. This is what people expect for me to do because I'm skilled in certain areas. However, this is not what I want to do. I knew someone who they're skilled with their hands. She can cook, she can sew, she can make t-shirts, anything, very, very skilled with her hands. But guess what? That's not what she want to do. She don't want to do that for a living. That's not her passion. That's something that I would like to see her in. She could open up a business and do almost anything concerning her hands, but that's not what this person wants to do. I cannot force my ideas of them and turn them into that person. So it's the same with you. This is why I ask, who are you? When you're looking in America, who do you see? What are you looking at? What is something about you that we don't know? Take the layers off of you. As we get older, sometimes we forget. Like, it sounds very simple, but sometimes we really do forget who we are. We are so engulfed in life and other people's, especially if you have family, you may be so immersed in your family that you forget what you like to do. I've seen it all the times. People get up in age and now all of a sudden, oh, I want to, I've always wanted to do this. Do what you want to do, and I mean that in a good way now. Do what you want to do as far as you achieving your goals. You are here for a reason. You've made it this far for a reason. There is something that's inside of you that's pushing you towards your goals. You probably don't know it, but there's something better than you. I think that there's something better than all of us, but everybody don't want better, right? I can't force my beliefs on you. Everybody doesn't want better. Don't live in nobody's expectation of you. You know what you're capable of doing. You know what you want to do.